alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
More than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants. You know, when they keep using the word victims, honestly speaking, if you understand the American justice system, let me just say this. If you understand the American justice system and all this, how this celebrity works, when it's your turn to go down, they are going to make you look as if what you did, it's something that has never been done by any of them who are trying to point fingers at you. They make you look like those people you even paid to be in your means to do whatever you were doing were there out of their own will, that they were forced to be there. Meanwhile, you pay them to be there, and meanwhile, they willingly come. So, even the willing ones, and even the ones that were kind of like forced to be there, they put them all together. They tag them victims. Olosho that have been doing Olosho work. You invite that Olosho to your freak-up party. Automatically, when the justice system is against you, they are going to make it look like that Olosho was forced to be there. So I understand Puff Daddy is a horrible human being, but let us not tag all the victims, all those people there as victims. They lie. Most of them were paid. Most of them wanted to be there. Most of them begged to be there. So not all of them are victims. But then again, when your time is up in Hollywood, they come for you. When your time is up in Hollywood, you are automatically the most horrible human being on earth. Even if Puff Daddy was arrested, and of course you guys already know that. by FBI, and of course they said they have a lot of evidence against him, and that guy said they have videos, footages of his freak off of a party. And when they say they have a lot of footages, of course there are other celebrities there. There may certainly be other celebrities there during that freak off party. So did Puff Daddy also force them to be there? You know, they're just going to keep those footages somewhere of other celebrities that were captured in that video with Puff Daddy, just in case their own turn reach. Just in case it's time for them to go down. I'm beginning to think it's a systematic way. Honestly speaking, I'm beginning to think this is all systematically planned. Like they keep picking, like it's like a cult where you sign to be rich. When you sign to be rich and you present a sacrifice, they will give you a certain date for you to be humiliated or for you to buy. Just like the blood money. I think it's like a court. They sign a contract to be rich and they also give them a date that they're going to enjoy that wealth, then they get humiliated. Because we already know there is no single person in Hollywood that is clean. Majority, not everyone, majority of them, those rappers as at that time, they were all engaged in all those freak-off parties. Because if you check, they always say it, there is no party like Diddy's party. There is no party like Diddy's party. Even footballers, basketballers, the NFL, so many of all those celebrities, actors, actresses, politicians always attend Puff Daddy party. So now, Puff Daddy allegedly forced all of them to attend. You see how crazy it is? Huh? Puff Daddy is a horrible human being. We know that. Let's drop that aside. I'm not talking about that now. He's going to pay for whatever he did to people. But then again, I just want you to understand that this feels like a cut to me. It feels like something that, okay, it's your own turn to go down and it's going to reach everybody as well. I believe it's going to reach someone like Jay-Z. I believe it's going to reach all those music moguls one day. They are going to still call them and be like, okay, it's your turn to get dragged. It's your turn to become the most horrible person in this world. Then boom, allegations upon allegations upon allegations upon allegations upon your deeper secret will be revealed and everything. I think it's just a systematic way. Or just maybe, if you are asking for something more, they will say, no, you shouldn't be asking for something more. If you claim to be asking for something more, you are fighting for your own right. Man, your hands are dirty. They will drag you down. They will drag you down because your hands are dirty. Your hands are clean. So that's exactly what Puff Daddy is going through. That's exactly what Aro Kelly went through. So many other people as well went through it. Just imagine during the time of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson went through it all. During his own time, okay? When he was claiming he owned half of Sony. Sony said, really? Okay. And he did. He actually owns half of Sony. But they dealt with that guy. That guy fought court cases all through his prime. Fought court cases upon court cases upon court cases upon court cases until eventually the guy, back. If Michael Jackson was still alive, he would still be fighting court cases upon court cases, and I think he might be in jail by now. He might be in jail by now. That is how bad it was for him. So I think it's like a court matter. But then again, I would like Puff Daddy, But 1,000 baby oils? Come on, man. Duplicate 1,000? Do you know his lawyer wanted to get him freed? And his lawyer was proposing 15 million US dollar bonds on him to get free. Like, okay, release him yet and we're coming for to court. Then also the lawyer said some of his family members will submit their passport. The judge said no, that Puff Daddy will remain in jail till that time. All those things are just planned. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can see it. It is a court. I feel it's a court. It was just his time to go down. And if, as an entertainer, you do not well behave, it might also be your turn as well. Because they have so much information. All those parties you think you go and you start seeing all crazy stuff happening. Very soon, you will go to a strip club and spray money. Very soon, they will use it against you that stripper you are spraying money was being victimized. Yeah, it might get to that time. Yeah. It might get to that time. Crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, but he should pay for whatever he did. He's not innocent at all. But I'm just talking about the court, the deep-rooted court in it. And not just only that, guys. I want Puff Daddy to tell us exactly what happened to our own Burnaboy. You know, I've been asking that question. What truly happened to Burnaboy? When Burnaboy couldn't get a Grammy, and then Puff Daddy assisted him in getting that Grammy. In fact, after he won that Grammy, immediately reached out to Puff Daddy and he said, "We did it, Puffy." Then what happened to Wizkid also? Because he was very much hanging out with Puff Daddy, but not as much as Burnaboy. Burnaboy and Puff Daddy were extremely close. So, Burnaboy, did you in any way attend one of Puff Daddy freak party? If you attended, sorry, FBI get your footage, oh. FBI get your video. They are all there. FBI get your video. They are all there. And if you misbehave, you are asking for something. Well, I just want all those things I'm asking is something that will never, ever, ever come out. Just even if they even existed, we shouldn't expect any of them to be out. But then again, I won't say good luck to Puff Daddy because I saw that video, what he did to Cassie. So I honestly stand against that. So I wish him whatever he wished himself. You understand? He's going to go down for it. There's no way he's going to get free. What he did to a lot of people, most especially McMill. You should hear the crazy testimony about Puff Daddy and McMill. There's this other rapper as well, Kid Gucci, something like that. Kid. There is a paragraph for him as well, what Puff Daddy also did to him. So go and read the article and then listen to that press conference. It's quite unfortunate. Unfortunate for who? It's not even quite unfortunate. It's a win now. It's a win for women. Women who claim they are, okay? It's a win for them. It's a win for the culture. But all of them, anybody that says it's a win for the culture knows exactly in his or her heart that none of them are innocent. None of them are innocent. He hasn't gotten to your turn yet. When you misbehave and you are acting beyond your reach, you will get dragged. And it will get to your turn to become the most hated person in the Hollywood entertainment industry.